Hello, good morning. I was in bed this morning reading the Japan Time news. They send me an email twice a day, very thoughtful of them. And I saw there were two stories. One was a career diplomat who'd had his sentence reduced from 20 years to 1 year. He'd agreed to serve 1 year. That's very kind of him, for beating his wife up and knocking her teeth out. And then a couple of stories later, there were, and I mentioned this before in a different video, another guy has been jailed for stealing from 10 yen from a shrine. And this guy got jailed for 20 months, and it was reduced to 1 year on appeal. And the guy, he just says he was playing with the coin. So I'm guessing that he's obviously probably not too bright, or he's homeless. I don't know. It doesn't say. But at least he's contesting the sentence. And I just can't. I can't believe the judge says principles must be upheld. A theft is a theft. So it's going to cost the state money to put him in prison. So, but what kind of person sees someone taking 10 yen and thinks, "You thieving bastard, why are you taking... Let's call the police, let's hang him, string him up." Why don't you just ask him, "Do you need money?" You know, if it's cold or it's cold and you see he's homeless, just give him like 100 yen, say go and get a warm drink. It doesn't, you know, it's not... There's nothing to that. But he decides to call the police. The police decide. Then it's decided to be prosecuted. And then it comes, because it's come before the judge. The judge is a wanker. So he says, well, we must jail him. We've gone through all this trouble. We've got to jail him. Instead of turning around and saying, why have you brought this case before me? A guy is for stealing 10 yen. Because this happens in England. And probably, I don't know about America, but... Certainly in England it does happen. When they see a frivolous case, they just say, what is this? Why is this guy in court stood before me, this man, this woman, when it's such a stupid waste of public time and money? But they jailed him. I caught someone stealing from my warehouse. He was stealing electrical wiring. It was outside, and he thought he'd help himself, but he ran off on his... escaped on his bicycle, but I was in my truck, no match, and so I asked him where he was living, and he lied, and but anyway, so at the end of the day, from the story, he hadn't got a job, he was looking for work, and so I gave him a job. Now, some people say, you know, I might be kind, I might be wrong in rewarding his stealing. He's rewarding his stealing by giving him a job, and so I did. But it was I regret it, not because it was wrong, because he was such a useless bloody worker. He was absolutely hopeless, and even though I was speaking to him in Japanese and explaining in Japanese, he would still like do the opposite or couldn't comprehend what to do. So, but anyway. I'll catch it. He does. He comes past the house now and again and says hello. But next time make a video of him. But anyway, getting back to the story. Once again in Japan, someone has been jailed for stealing 10 yen. And like I said, politicians, you know, I'm sure they do the same here with their expenses. You know, and like one politician, 100 million yen in his bank in his bank account, and he says that I don't even know where it came from. So if you can't remember where 100 million yen came from, how much money are you getting? Anyway, that's justice in Japan. Bye bye. Or please, if you're watching this for the first time, please look at my funny videos and songs and have a look around. There is some funny stuff here. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.